And here we are on a chartered flight. You could see that with us, the rescue research and rescue team with us. That's the team, and also including those from Hong Kong HKSAR. And this team are just back from Turkey, and they involved in the search mission. And we know that there are two very powerful earthquake hit Turkey on the February 8th that caused a huge disaster to Turkey. And the earthquake happened last Monday, that's the 6th, and the team dispatched arrived in Turkey on 8th. So just one day after earthquake happened, the whole team had all gathered, and we got our passport and also the visa available. So that's also a big support to the government, and we could see that we get all these support from the government. So the 4 a.m. on February 8th, Turkey local time, the 82 team member, including 4 media reporters, arrived. So this team composed from the Beijing firefighting team and also the medical team as well, and also the experts as well as the a supply a logistic people all consist involved in this 82 member, and also for the whole team they saved 6 people's lives, and for the Hong Kong ICR team they also they pulled 4 people out. For all the Chinese people rescue team in total we saved 30 survivors. So this is
就这样，就这样，好，来播。So hey guys, this is CGTN reporter Chen Ziyuan. I'm currently on the aircraft. We are waiting to be able to get off there. We see camera already lining up. Let me flip the camera. I'm currently with the China Search and Rescue team. We are just landed in China, and we are actually here with the Hong Kong Search and Rescue team as well as China Search and Rescue team has just landed. Meanwhile, we are doing antigen testing to make sure that we are healthy and safe, because normally when you come back from international destination, you're supposed to do antigen and PCR test to make sure that you're healthy, you're not infected with COVID. And we are going through the process of clearing custom as well as doing all those health declarations. So you can see people are lining up. We have buses waiting for us. We have a total of around 150 people with us, around that number. I'm a bit jet lagged because I only slept like 3 hours. So this is what it looks like. And now we are in the cabin waiting to get off. And I'm going to 咋样？做完了吗？康源？不好意思。对。And the young men are actually currently waiting. And then the boss is telling everyone to make sure we wear our uniform, as well as making sure that everyone is tidy and clean. And we flew about like 9 hours to get to the Chinese capital. We stopped by in Xinjiang autonomous region for gas backup, and now they are walking on the airplane, clearing us, and I want some fresh air. And this is the vision here. It's a very pretty enjoyable flight here, and yeah, that's the current situation here on the aircraft. I don't have much to show you because we are not able to load some of the equipment off, and there are a lot of procedure because, as you know, we are a charter flight, and we bought a lot of equipment back, including, for example, search dogs, and also heavy equipment, for example, drilling, and also lots of boxes holding our radar. So we are not only having people coming back, but we are also having equipment back from now. And also you can see My colleague is also doing a live stream in Mandarin over there. Journalists, when we get off the ground, we pretty much start our work right away. And yeah, so this is a view that we are coming back and we are going through some of the procedure now. And before I'm running out of words, I want to share with you some of my feelings coming back home, because I was thinking about what I would say during this live streaming. It's like a mini conversation with our viewer here. I'm so glad to be home, but the definition of home has a different meaning for me now, because seeing so many people in Turkey lost their home, lost their loved ones, the disaster really tear their hearts apart. And for the fourth survivor that the Chinese search and rescue team have helped um rescue, and then after that we were looking for another potential survivor, and then we saw a mom who is smashed between the stairs holding her baby. She was definitely trying to run away at that night, because the earthquake happened so early in the day. That was I think four in between 4 to 6 a.m. And when we go into the building and try to drill through the concrete, and she was literally like holding her baby like this, and then her body it's getting curved into the structure. So seeing something like this and being able to come home safely and be with all this wonderful young men that carry out the mission, I mean, it's quite unusual and different for us. This won't be a really long live stream, because there are a ceremony as well as a lot of activities going on afterwards, and also my colleagues will be reporting on this. But I think it's important to come back to where we start, where we begin the journey, and then reflect on what really happened during this rescue mission. It's quiet. Everyone is so tired. I haven't showered for like 10 days, and my hair and all that is a mess. So this is the interview that we are doing, and also this is the view in the cabinet, because everyone is pretty much just waiting. We have nowhere to go, and waiting to the border custom people to let me try to see if I can talk to someone. 我采访一下田园吧。来了，采访一下你。对，来吧。
这么仓促？
对，有点仓促。
等一下，他马上还要提裤子。
收拾一下，等你。
不用提，这个只看上半身，上不上？
对，上半身。
把领子拉上。
没事，那精神的。你觉得这次参与救援，你自己最大的感受是什么？
最大感受就是安全很强。
什么很强？
安全感很强。
为什么呢？
因为不管是在我们救援现场和我们的营地休息，都会有当地的警察还有部队的人员。
队员的搜救过程中就被他们身上所展现出的这种国际人道主义精神所感。
So we always with the China search and rescue team, and we could see that this is although a quite young team, and they just a construction that's for 5 years, but you could see that they have a really brave spirit and very professional, and they work very well with the local team, and also the local residents also told us where could be the possible survivors, but they did not have the professional equipment with them, so they
放弃在那守着，不管是白天黑夜，只要是发现有救援队的路过，他都会进行求救。
So what he is saying that some of his most impressive memory was that he was they were trying to search through the rubbles, the mother and baby story that I've told you earlier, and he said that was so hard to him because seeing the mother running towards the baby, especially really trying to save the baby's life, is really tough. Meanwhile, he said that what touches him the most is that the people are so friendly to him, and also they are very supportive. We have people handed out water bottle to us, so that was really nice. 那落地最想干的事情是啥？
洗澡、换衣服。
The most one of the things we all want to do is to take a shower and change. 谢谢你。Okay, 感谢。There are more guys here. So 82 of us actually went to Turkey in the assist of search and rescue. This is a rescue dog. They're here. It's staring at me. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's staring at me. Yeah, I'm the weirdo. Bye bye. 我没有搞，我没有欺负它。Yeah. So more people are sitting at this cabinet as well. And this is our flag. Oh, 我可以干嘛？好。So we are waiting to get off the airplane. 大家都在干嘛？ Texting on WeChat. More people texting on WeChat. And chilling. 快速走过这里。Watching movie. Hi. 呢個係 Yumi 定係 Trix？ 呢個係 Yumi。這是香港的小狗子。要去爹哋嗎 ？Yumi。眼睛都紅晒，辛苦晒啦。拜拜。那個是烏米，那天我在执行路上碰到的小狗子烏米。And that's our puppy. And everyone's waiting. And I think we're dressing up. I think we're about to leave. Yeah, this is where the bosses are secretly. And I'm supposed to grab my bag. I hope my colleague is ready soon because I can't hold on to the live stream very, very long. And I'm back on my seat. 那么我的同事他好了吗？那要不就看一下窗外吧。这就是 Beijing International Airport。And then you can see the loads of goods that are being transported for the team of Hong Kong. And you can see, and you can pretty much identify each of them through their boxes. This is a good view to really see what's going on out there. I think after the ceremony, they are flying off to Hong Kong, which will be another 3 hours. Everyone is drained. Our energy is all gone. It's so tired. But they still have to fly another 3 hours to get to where they come from. So it's almost done for us, but a lot to go for them. I think when we went to Turkey, we had 8 tons of stuff. No, I mean 12 tons of stuff. But now with all the donations, I think we come back with 8 tons, including metal boxes with all the equipments that I did a vlog on. For example, drills, radars, and also lights. We also have power engines, power up the entire electricity the camp that we stayed at. There's no heating, so there are still a lot of things with us because we bought back our sleeping bags. That's some of the emergency response equipment that they will use for training. And there are disasters happening around the world all the time, and earthquake, tornadoes, floods. So the reason we don't donate those because the team members need to go at any time. So they bought those back. But for example, some of the blankets, water, boxes of instant noodles and food, we donated to uh, assist local humanitarian relief efforts in Antakya. And also, from the city that we come back, Antakya is the worst hit area, even according to United Nations disaster and coordination team. They say Antakya is the worst hit city among all in Turkey. That went through the hardest strike at night just because so many people are sleeping. The weather is so crucial, so they really can't handle the situation there. People are now start dressing up and getting ready to get off the airplane. Oh, there's a flight taking off. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's all for now on the airplane, just because I still have to do a PCR test and also follow up with clearing the customs. So I still have to go through security after coming back from overseas. So I'm going to leave it there, and we have more coverage on CGTN, and don't go away because more to come, and also show you the ceremony and cute rescue dogs that are following us. We have 2 of them from Hong Kong, 4 of them from China, a lot to look out for. So just bye for now on the airplane.
Also draw the memories back to the whole journey, how we traveled and also that finished our work in Turkey. And still we recall that the very first survivor that rescued by the Chinese people actually was a pregnant woman. So for the Turkey people, that's maybe the Chinese team is not so familiar with them, but you could see that after that, the pregnant woman actually was survived by the Chinese people, and you could see the local people actually give us a round of the applause and also give our hugs, and also you could see that the work still not went on, and around the clock they actually just work for around 20 hours straight, and then the second, the third, and more survivors actually found and rescued by the Chinese search and rescue team. On the very first day of working, the Chinese team actually found 3 survivors. And then for the fourth rescuer, we also got the footage back then. Actually, the whole process was very complicated and very challenging. Also, a woman, and we also talk about the shouting. Actually, really play a key role here because the survivor actually heard the shouting from the Chinese team, and she actually gave the answer back, but actually she buried so deep inside. And we talk about the whole process, very complicated and very time consuming. And finally, the Chinese team got a survivor out, also a pregnant woman. So on one hand, the rescue teams also to update family members about the rescue and the search process. And also, on the other hand, the Chinese team will work very closely with the local team, the Turkey team, and also the team from other countries. So this we know we all here for one goal is we want to save as many people as possible. And also the Chinese people also received a high appreciation from the local Turkey team as well as Turkey people. And then the fifth survivor's male, it's the afternoon of February 11th. So the team from China and Turkey worked around the clock. They found the survivor in the afternoon, and in the evening, they finally pulled this person out.
因为这样的一名被困人员呢，大家注意一下，他被埋压的深度其实非常深，而且整个的倒塌建筑啊，可以说是
We talk about that for the survivors, for the later ones, they buried so deep inside.
正常像我们国内也差不多在3-4米的高度，2层楼板之间，但是我们通过现场。
So we talk about normally the height of one floor is around 3 meters, but you could see that because the whole building is actually collapsed down, and one male survivor actually is in the rubble of and a meter height. So that's a very narrow space for the rescuers to how to pull this person out. We talk about this is seriously torn down building, and we don't want the rescue work actually cause the secondary disaster to the people involved. So the experts and also the rescuers work seamlessly to evaluate the situation, and also the rescuers also clean all these debris, and finally that the person trapped for more than 150 hours, a male survivor actually saved by the Chinese search and rescue team. We talk about the operation space actually is very limited. Even the helm could even hinder the rescue process, and the rescuers actually took the hat off and tried to sneeze into all these debris to pull that survivor out. So basically, we help our viewers to learn more about how the rescue work proceed. So we talk about we have witnessed the one miracle after another. We know all behind these miracles that's the great efforts, that's the arduous efforts paid by the rescuers. So from this angle, you could see the chartered flight on board. That's the China's search and rescue team, including the 59 members from Hong Kong HKSAR. And also could see, hope our viewers could see the unloaded baggages. For the Chinese team, 10 days ago, on the 7th February, they departed from here. With them, they brought around 21 tons of supplies. So you could see more people on flight coming back home, but we have fewer supplies with us back home. So basically here you could see majority are the equipment. So we talk about life supplies, the other also the medical care supplies all left in Turkey. So basically you see here that's just inside metal boxes, that's just the equipment. We talk about wisdom, they brought 21 tons. of the rescue supplies with them, and when they came back and just brought around 9 tons of supply back, majority of these supplies back home as the equipment. We talk about the tents, the medical supplies, and also the daily necessities. They all left to the Turkey people. And this also the luggages unloaded, and right now the we need to also go through the custom clearance procedures. So the China search and the rescue team members will also go through the custom procedures, and then will be followed by a ceremony, welcome ceremony. And here we could see the coach is waiting here. That's the shuttle bus waiting here. And also we could see the airport staff with a yellow vest also gather here. So we talk about on board 82 Chinese mainland member plus 59 member from Hong Kong HKSAR, in total 141 China search and rescue team members. Later on of the airplane and also on board these shuttle buses to the terminal. For the whole search and the rescue work, we could see it's very arduous and very challenging. The mission this time actually is more challenging than the previous ones. I asked the rescue team heads. They told me that the most challenging part this time is there are so many collapsed buildings, and actually they are really large in number. Actually, they not just half collapsed, they're just totally torn down, and one store above another. So that's, we talk about, that's kind of like a sandwich collapse. So you could see that for these kind of, we talk about before just 3 meters or 4 meters in height, but after this kind of sandwich collapse, that's basically that height just shrink to like 1 meter or even half meter in height. So we talk about that space already very narrowed, and also that's not stable. We talk about because the rescue work that could do some demolish to the scene, that this kind of demolish work could also cause a secondary disaster. We talk about that the secondary collapse could happen. So that's the most challenging part. So the golden rule is that first we need to make sure the rescuer is safe, and then they could safely carry out rescue work. So this time when the team departed, 50 out of that 82 team member, that's the rescue team, and 10, that's the medical staff, and then we also have the people for logistics, and also a very key force, that's also the seismologists. Actually, they are from the Chinese, the seismologist center, and what they specialize in, actually, they are the experts in terms of the building structures. So these team force, they help to analyze the whole space of operation. Of course, first the rescue team found the survivors, and then the team of seismologists came into the scene to analyze the whole structure to evaluate the safety. So these experts told the survivors which part is good to demolish, which part you could not touch it, otherwise that could cause the secondary disaster that could brought the potential risks to the survivors.
文府在飞机上，包括采访中也说了，在整个救援过程中面临的不确定的因素最大的是什么？就是余震不断发生。
So there were so many uncertainties. We talk about that there are also multiple aftershocks happened. So although we talk about this, we had a quite good space to carry out the rescue work, but maybe because of the aftershocks, these could actually brought additional pressure to the buildings that could also cause a potential collapse. So we could see all these risky factors just around everywhere that always align with the rescue work's efforts. We talk about that the people actually buried so deep inside. So for the Chinese search and rescue team, actually they are certificated by the United Nations. And for heavy duties, we talk about a light duty team. They could not carry out the rescue work to search the people or pull people out from a very deep place. But for Chinese people, they had this qualification to pull people out from these very deep places. So that is also the Chinese team also dispatched to the most heat place.
他们作为一个重型队伍，就意味着他们必须要有这样的能力，就是即使是埋压很深，有的在这次的获救人员中，有的埋压深达3-4米。
So for some tasks that the survivor buried even 3 meters or 4 meters and underneath or beneath the rubble, so that the Chinese team also need to capable of carrying out the search and rescue work. So you require the team has equipment for them to do the live detecting work, and also the team experts need to carry out the analysis of the rescue work, whether this whole structure is good enough to carry out the rescue work. And also the team should be capable to carrying out tasks in multiple places.
非常的危险，对我们的救援队员而言。第二点就是现场的坍塌物太多，需要拯救的或者说我们收到的现场收到的这种全部信息非常多。
there are so many debris.
能够尽快的铺开。
So the team also received a lot of helping calls. So with the limited hands, how we could find more rescuers to save more people's lives. That's also another difficulty to the team. So the Chinese team will also work closely with the Türkiye team and divided into 3 team forces. So these 3 teams carried professional equipment with them to carry out rescue work in different places. And for a professional team, you also have the capability to make sure you are safe and you also can supply yourself. We talk about that the team also brought with them around 10 tons of supplies. So basically means that wherever they go, they are good to meet their own demands.
在土耳其前方是发挥了重大的作用。要特别说明的是，这支队伍我也跟他们了解一下，我们的救援队在当地遇到一个什么样的情况。刚开始我们去的时候，当地救援队
So the team also at the very beginning, when they arrived at the scene, the local team not really know the capability of Chinese team. So when we actually found 3 survivors on the very first day of our rescue work, the local team also gave us a warm plot, gave us hugs, thumbs up to us, and also the local residents also highly appreciate our efforts. And also you could see later on a large number of the local Turkey people also provide a lot of information to us where could be the potential trapped people. So they told us a lot of locations, and with this the informations that also for the rescue team is that when we face these large quantity of information, how you identified the effective information, and so we can target the most effective information and also to find the potential survivors. So we have the Chinese companies located in Turkey and also the Chinese overseas in Turkey. They actually volunteer, they act as volunteers to help us do the translation and also to help us to communicate with local teams and also the local residents. So you could see when every people survived, every people like pulled out of the rubble actually is with a lot of efforts paid by different people.
再通过一段画面给大家看一下吧。我们之前有拍摄过整理过一些前方队员在营地的生活画面。就是要特别告诉大家的是，其实这样的一个前方非常辛苦，应该说也是好，有一个新的情况，我们看到现在舱门是打开了，我们看到是有工作人员
we could see that, believe that the custom work seems like finished. We don't know exactly whether when the team could come out, but it seems like part of the custom work finished.
在机上的我的同事曾文府来取得一下联系。如果曾文府那边随时有新的情况，比如舱门打开的话，那我们会随时再切进我的同事的直播。那这里我要特别说明的是，就是接着刚才的话说哈，整个的救援过程我们说进行的非常的惊险，而且呢也非常的不容易。
So hope very soon we will see the rescue team members come out of the airplane. Alright, it seems like very soon we will see the China search and rescue team members will come out of the airplane because the hatch door already opened. So the around 141 the members of China search and rescue team, including those from Hong Kong, completed their missions in Turkey's earthquake zone, and very soon they will come out of the airplane. We talk about this time the mission in Turkey actually was very challenging and also was raised against the time. We talk about that the equipment. We talk about like drills, this heavy equipment with them. So this kind of the heavy equipment really requires the energies. The physical energies especially. So the team arrived on the 8th of February and on the 9th of February, and the very first day of the rescue, 3 survivors actually saved by the Chinese team. So the team actually worked around the clock for more than 20 hours straight. So for the drill operator, they told us that their hands actually kept shaking. And we talk about the team members, the rescuers need to climb inside the rubble to find the survivor. You could see here that the footages we got that they need to climb into the beneath the rubble to find the survivor or to locate the survivors. So this is a very challenging working space. And we talk about the clock was ticking back then. The rescue work was very challenging and very tough this time, and also the living condition is also quite difficult. We talk about on top of that, it's multiple aftershocks, and also in the evening aftershock also happen quite often. So the tent actually is chosen at a very open place, but still we could see a quite severe cracks also exist. So the rescue team in the evening, they also actually awake by the aftershocks. And also another thing is very low temperature. We talk about that this time. The low temperature actually also pose additional difficulties to the rescue work. It's very freezing. When you talk about the shelter places, the tent actually could provide certain like 1 or 2 degree of the heating effect, but we talk about in the evening a lot of equipment that's energy supply requires the gasoline. We talk about still we could not bring gasoline with us, so we just could find a gasoline locally, and we talk about water supply, that's very precious, but still we talk about the gasoline. We would want to keep all these energy resources for rescue work. We talk about gasoline means power supply. Power supply means all these life equipment, life searching equipment could work. So with limited energy supply, we just give the everything to life-saving efforts. So that is why we did not open the heating in the evening. We talk about like how the feeling is like in the evening is like you slept in the fridge. So this is a very, very challenging mission for the team. And we could see here that's the airport staff right now also conduct the quarantine work for the luggages. And you could see they still go through the custom procedures. And then after all these custom clearance procedures, and then all these equipment will later on back to the base of the China search and rescue team. For these equipment, that's the most advanced ones. So this time we could see that the radar life searching detect equipment, and that could send radar waves to find the potential survivors. And also another equipment with a camera on it. So that's with a string. So basically a string with a camera. So that camera can help us to go very deep inside the rubble to find and locate the survivor. And also with camera, there's also audio function. So also through that audio, we also can communicate with the buried survivors. Another is a sound detection equipment. So through sound, we could see whether shouting or knocking sound from the rubble. So this is really require a very quiet working environment. So for the operators actually they only can operate these equipment in the late evening. So we talk about the team work around the clock. So at the daytime, they can use the daylight to search the rescuers and to clean the debris. And the evening, and they also could use all these the equipment, like the sound equipment or the audio equipment, to help them to find the survivors. So they just try to use different kinds of equipment day and night to race against the clock to find the buried survivors to save more lives.
带回来的这样的救援装备呢，现在在不断的在工作人员的帮助之下，正在应该说完成入关工作之后，可以
So could see more and more equipments right now is unloaded and finish the custom work procedures.
要这么说，是因为我们的机上人员现在呢，因为他们是从境外回来，待会儿他们下完飞机之后呢，还需要一个
So the team, the China search and rescue team on board still need to finish all the custom procedures. So a fast pass already available for the team members, and then later on they will also be joined by different ministries. We'll have a short ceremony to welcome all these heroes back home. So the China search and rescue team arrived in Beijing after completing mission in Turkey, including those from Hong Kong HKSAR. So we could see the equipment and also the luggages as well.
一方面呢，上面有很多我们说我们救援队的个人的这种包裹。我之前在出发之前啊，有跟大家说过，就这个包裹呢，这个每个都是鼓鼓囊囊。我当时有试了一下，平均每个人包裹大概都有40-50斤重。 而真到了我们的这个前方救援的时候，这里还在。
So for on the day of departure, actually, I weighted the package. So the baggage actually, each of them are just around like 40 or 50 kg. But here is not only personal belongings, also you could see that very heavy equipment like the power generator.
其实是超出预想的，非常的拥堵，因为有大量的救援人员，包括救护车，
And we also talk about this time mission in Turkey. The transport also actually quite hard for the team. Because that we talk about that 10 cities actually heavily hit by the earthquake, and also for the different locations, the vehicles actually traveled among different locations. That also caused the traffic jam.
那我们的救援人员就从车上把装备徒手搬运下来，然后一起努力，一点一点的徒手的要走相当长的距离，一点点的穿过废墟搬到现场去。
So actually, the rescuers, they also carried by themselves the equipment with them to the rescue scene if they encountered the traffic jam.
再补充一个信息啊，一方面我们刚才说到这次的交通拥堵的是因为有多种的救援力量，我们说有车辆要来回的穿行，还有一点可能大家通过相关媒体的报道。
We talk about one of the reasons behind is like multiple vehicles actually traveled at different locations of rescue scene to transport supply and also personnel, and also that when we found a survivor, we kept the whole environment silent and good enough for the rescuers to locate the rescuer, and also the vehicles also required to stop for a second to allow the rescuers to search the survivor. So we talk about that also at additional time for the transport. So we talk about the transport traffic jam. Actually, one thing is that there are many vehicles traveling in different places, locations, and also sometimes the traffic also temporarily stopped because the rescuers could find the potential survivors. So that also need the whole places should be quiet enough for the rescuers to locate exactly the location, the place of the buried survivor. So in order to save time, team members work from day and night until the next shift arrived at the scene. So they just have the biscuit with them. There's no hot food with them, so they just can enjoy some hot food when they back to the base. So we still talk about time is everything. So they just race against the time, try to really buy time to find more survivors. We know right now the hatch door has already opened. We believe the team member, the search and the rescue team member, still waiting for the further instructions. So we could see that the rescue equipment and also the luggages right now already unloaded, and also right now is going through the custom quarantine procedures. And we could see that these different boxes means different equipment. So some we could see that in the metal boxes, and some right now here this in box, but that's in different color, where they actually is colored by different the materials. You could see that different color. We have the metal color as with yellow tape. So we could see, if I remember correctly, that the yellow tape means that the equipment inside, that's for the life-saving equipment. And for the blue tape, that means the tent and other logistic supplies. And in the color right, you could see the right tape. That means that the medical supply inside. So as we mentioned that we just brought the boxes back, but for the medical supplies and the other supplies, the necessities with left in Turkey. We could see more and more equipments of the airplane. So here you could see in different tape colors, color the blue, the orange, and also yellow. So for a professional team, you could see that we always talk about that they equipped with the most advanced equipment, and also we talk about that for a team, they know exactly that we talk about for a team of 50, then they will quickly come up with a list with how many equipments, that also the weight of the OD's belongings. They know exactly the formulas. They know exactly what they need to bring with them, and also for each rescuer, they also have sort of like standard in place. They know exactly the list of what they need to bring with them, and the weight of each equipment, and how many equipments they should bring with them. So they kind of like a list with them, so they have quite clear idea about all these belongings, and also they very quickly prepare all these equipments, and they also numbered the different equipment and also the boxes.
就是直接随便报一个单号，就是编号，他就可以立马的知道这里边装的是什么。这就是一个专业救援队所要求的。
And for the team member, actually, they numbered by heart. So when you just name the number, they know exactly what's inside the box. So this also help a team to shorten the time of searching the equipment. They know exactly the number of if different boxes, what they need. They just went straight to that box and just took it to the rescue scene. And we could see the different equipment.
木料的加工台，我们说到，对于前方的这种坍塌底的救援来说，要保证大家的安全。
And for this, it's like a woodworking table. We talk about that you need to make sure that the whole structure is safe enough for the rescuers to carry out the rescue work in a very narrow space.
支撑的我们的面积，包括能够支撑的这样的区域是非常有限的。我们很多时候就要就地。
But we talk about that. We have that a stay bar or the other like a jack stay with the team members, but still that we need additional a supporting pole to the rescuers to carry out their search and rescue work. So we talk about this woodworking table, very important because they just find the valuable the equipment and supplies, materials on scene, and also to precise all these to the rescue supplies. So they can enlarge the operation and also the rescue space. So when we talk about this woodworking, also one of their tasks and their daily exercise. So in a very short time, they can use the wood material they found at the scene to precise all these and then to make them into a supporting structure. So that can better help the rescuers to carry out the work on the scene.
好，那刚刚后方的导播通知我呢，说文府那里呢，现在又有了一些新的变化。我们接下来呢，就把镜头交给我的同事，正在返回的这个飞机上的同事。
We're still waiting the team members to get ready to get off the airplane. So once again, you're looking at the state-chartered airplane touched down in Beijing Capital International Airport.
好的，依然是在中国救援队所乘坐的包机上，为大家带来最新的一个实时的进展。就在我们这次连线的开始的刚才，我们在机上已经收到了最新的通知，中国救援队的队员和中国香港的
So you can see that we just received a new instructions that a member of the China Search and Rescue Team are ready to get off the airplane. You could see the team member right now is preparing themselves to get off.
工作人员一起进行了一个频繁的交流。现在我们已经接到最新的通知，马上准备下机。
After that, they finished all the procedures on board, and right now they are instructed to proceed to the next stage. You could see China's search and rescue team very soon will touch down on their motherland after completing a mission in Turkey.
From CGTN. So as you can see, I've already met my colleague Chen Ziyuan. I came reunion. Oh my God. So nice to see you.
I haven't showered for 10 days, and this is your safety get off the airplane. So what's happening now is they're lining up on the airplane and then waiting to get on board. So all of us haven't showered for 10 days. It took us about 9 hours to get here. The weather, it's warmer here in Beijing, but I think everyone is ready. We're all dressed up. It's great to be home, and finally everyone wants to shower.
As you can see, the team Chinese rescuers are getting off the plane. And ahead of it is the Zhao Mi, head of the China Search and the Rescue Team.
And behind is they call him user behind from the Hong Kong Search and Rescue Team.
Yes, so we also see the China Search and the Rescue flag. Actually, these, orange color has brought a lot of hope during this disaster, right?
And the people you're seeing now in the front line are also the captains who actually found the survivors under the rubble, and they are slowly coming down. And now on the camera are some of the experts who I have talked to understand the duty structure here. They're also helping us to bring our luggage down because there are so many equipment that we have to bring with us. So there are a total of 82 people here.
And also there are 59 members of the Hong Kong HKSAR rescue team.
Yes, they are also in the cabin. And also you will be seeing some rescue dogs here coming down in a bit because the two that are with the Hong Kong team, they are staying in the cabinet. They are not in the kennel. So you might be able to.
Yeah, so actually we are seeing them to get on the bus. So there will be a welcome ceremony holding up right here to welcome these heroes. Actually, I still think they look great. Actually, after over 9 hours flight, right?
So what's very unique, especially I left here saying this tag is so important, is because it's not everyone is being able to qualify as heavy. They are known for their ability of their duty in the rescue mission is because they have the tag heavy. They are able to drill through, they're able to dig through, break down the walls, especially a lot of heavy work they have to. And now you are seeing some of the candles are coming down. And the rescue dogs. Yeah, the rescue dogs are coming down, and some of them being pretty well prepared during their time on the airplane. So as you can see, now everyone is home. It's such a relief that we can slowly flowing. So
Yes, these rescue dogs are actually also the heroes during this mission.
because they help us see if there are any survivors, and also because there is no electricity in our location inside. So a lot of equipment that luggage that you're seeing are batteries that are with us. We also have vaccines with us. So a lot of handheld or carry luggage, medical equipment, as well as
as you can see, we can see the rescue dog is coming down.
I don't know. Oh, this one is Saipan. Yeah. And the one is the star of my favorite of my support. Yeah, because he is so well fed.
A warm welcome to our little hero. Okay, so yes, actually now I think all the rescuers have got a plane. Okay, a little bit goodbye with Sophia. Okay, we're going to wait for another. So actually there will be a welcome ceremony podium to welcome all these heroes. And as you can see, Saipan, I don't know if they have
I'm gonna run away.
Okay. See you later. So as you can see, all the rescuers have boarded on this bus. So later they will go to the venue that holds the welcome ceremony. And actually on the venue there are already been some stairs, flowers preparing. So we're gonna take you there later. And I think Saipan is also going to get on this bus. Okay, so all these team members, there were 82 from the China Search and Rescue Team and 59 from the rescue team from Hong Kong SAR. So give you more information, China Search and Rescue Team has saved 6 lives. One of them is a pregnant woman who was buried under the debris for over 60 hours. And also they saved a man who has buried for as long as 150 hours. That's almost 6 days. So now you can see the bus is heading to the venue right now. And later we're also going to take to the venue. And also now, as you can see, the rescue team from the Hong Kong SAR is also getting off the plane. So there are actually in total 59 members, and also a warm welcome to our heroes. During this operation, they saved 4 lives. So I think there are also 2 rescue dogs with them. Welcome back. So actually, both the China Search and Rescue Team and the Hong Kong SAR Rescue Team have carried out the mission shortly after the earthquake happened. And also, I think we have seen our little star here. This is one of the rescue dogs from the Hong Kong SAR Rescue Team. I'm not sure if his name is Yumi. Let's take a little bit inside. Welcome back. This is Yumi, Mom. Oh, the Yumi is the next one. Okay, they are the heroes during this mission. 这是 Yumi 是吗？对。辛苦了。Okay, we can see our rescuers hug our. Little Yumi is looking at the camera. I think he wanted to say, "Oh, it's nice to be back." Okay, so the team members are now boarding on this bus. We are also going to the venue, the welcome venue. Okay, 4 rescue workers are also getting off the plane, as you can see right now. So, as I just mentioned, both teams have to the worst hit areas in Turkey. One in Antakya, Antakya city, which is in southern province of Hatay. And also what I want to mention is that before leaving, the China Search and Rescue Team have handed over donations to the local people that include food, water, tents, and medical supplies. So they really wanted to help them with local recovery. Welcome back! Welcome back! Welcome back! Thank you! I think, actually, you can see the exhaustedness from their face. Actually, this is a very long mission. They've been there for over a week. And tying everything, working through the night to save any possible lives. So really a warm welcome to our these heroes. Okay, so far all the rescuers have already took up the plane, and they are now ready to head into the welcome ceremony venue. And later we are going to meet them together at the venue. Okay, so it's all clear now. Okay, so now the main footage around here is right here, and so I'm gonna wrap up right now, and we're gonna see more footages.
Right now, the rescue team, they just in line. Maybe they will follow that. Will be the custom clearance, and very soon they will be at the welcome ceremony scene. So you could see China's search and rescue team, including those from Hong Kong HKSAR, lining up here.
This incident we can attend, and we can help to help the victims. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they have got a lot of training. At this time, they have a chance to have the practical chance to use what they have learned.
Yes.
So I think,
into practice. Right?
Yes. So I'm proud of the team. Yeah.
Exactly. So actually, you are the head of this team, right?
But not really. The other team leaders already on the other car.
Okay,
yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
So I saw like the team from Hong Kong HKSAR has actually saved 4 lives, right?
Yeah, right.
Like, could you like tell us more about? I know there must be a lot of difficulties during this rescue work, right?
Yeah, because they have a lot of collaboration, and apart from within the members, also with some local volunteer teams. Yeah, so I think we have tried our best already. Yeah.
Yes, really great. So, and I also know, how do you like cooperate with Turkish rescue team? Do you feel a lot of touching moments when you guys save a life? Do you like applause, hug?
Yeah. Actually, we've got another problem with that, the communication, because the language is different.
Yes.
Nevertheless, we are quite happy when we can save the life at this moment. It's a very valuable experience for me and also for the team as well.
Exactly, because language is not a barrier when you guys carry the rescue work.
At the moment, in my mind,
yes.
Quite very unforgettable. Yeah.
Very unforgettable moments.
Yeah.
That's really perfect.
Yeah.
So I can also see that the exhaustedness from our team members' face.
Yeah.
It's really tiring, right?
Yeah, right.
How long flight? 11-hour flight, right?
Yeah, they join the China team and come back together from Hatay direct here, and it spent about 8 hours. We have more than 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So how is the situation actually? Could you tell us the audience more about what exactly is the situation we saw here? Is it different from what we saw from the news?
You mean the situation in Turkey?
Yeah, in Turkey.
Yeah, right. Quite shocking because lots of building collapse. Yeah, so many different places, and the victims or the residents there seek for our help. When we pass by, so a lot of incidents.
Okay, the local residents actually call for help for you guys.
Yeah, right. Yeah, actually we were on the way to some of the incident where we were walking on the street. Yeah, they asked for our help. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That must be very touching.
Yeah, right.
Yes. And when you guys, I don't know, there are 59 members and actually 2 rescue dogs, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, and I saw Yumi is one of the stars in your whole rescue team.
Yes.
So how does Yumi, behave during the whole operation?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Well disciplined. Apart from Yumi, there is another dog. It's,
What's his name?
Twist.
Twist.
Twix. T-W-I-X. Twix.
Twix. Okay.
Twix, yeah.
You mean a Twix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help a lot, yeah.
To help a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now we have already at the venue, and we are going to take off the bus. They're gathering here, as you can see. A lot of rescuers, actually. 82 from the China Search and Rescue Team, and 59 from the Hong Kong HKSAR Search and Rescue Team. And now they're heading to the welcome venue. We are gonna follow them together. 辛苦了，感觉怎么样？回来的感觉。回家感觉很。回家感觉很好。So this is one of the members from the China Search and Rescue Team. He said it's so nice to be home. 你们先去，Alright, so we are also going to follow them. You can see every rescue worker carry their own luggage. And actually what I want to mention is before leaving the team, the China Search and Rescue Team has already handed over the donations including food, water, tents, and medical supports to the local people to help Turkish people to do more about, you know, the construction. There are so many to do the aftershock, after earthquake, you know, recovery. And also we have already seen the female members. They are medics. As you can see, they are holding the medics box. These are the female members from China Search and Rescue Team. I think they are the medics. They are also heroes during this whole mission. And these are our rescue dogs. Four rescue dogs from the China Search and Rescue Team, and 2 from Hong Kong HKSAR Search and Rescue Team. So I just knew from their show that they are now heading to the where the open welcome ceremony will be held, and they are gathering there. So we're going to follow them. And actually, you can see their clothes are really, you know, bright colors, and these bright colors actually brought so much hope, you know, to the Turkey, the worst earthquake-stricken areas. And as what we just mentioned with one of the interviewers, because they have to carry out the search and the rescue work in such a devastating, you know, conditions. And I think these are some of the equipment they have brought with. They have brought a lot of advanced equipment, including snake eye monitor, life detector. Okay, so now we are going to follow them inside. As you can see, they are clapping right here. You know, they are welcoming our heroes coming back. There are clappings, as you can see. A warm welcome to our heroes. What I also want to mention is that actually this, you know, search and rescue operation are carried out in, you know, very hard conditions, including, you know, the freezing weather. The temperature at night in Turkey is actually below, you know, you can hear the clapping. Welcome back, you're saying. You can already see the clapping right on the phone. They have now the greatest respect from people and Turkish people. What I also want to mention is that during the rescue work, there are actually a lot of aftershocks. So it's really hard condition to carry out these rescue works. Okay, and as you can see, our rescue taking a photo right up here. Yeah, as you can see, our rescue teams are taking photos right here. So this is the venue that will hold the welcome ceremony to these heroes. And the stairs have already set up for them. I think they are going to take a big reunion picture there. I hope to find my colleague Chen Ziyuan. So actually also CGTN was on the front line since day one with the whole rescue team. They brought us very lively reports about the conditions happening on the front line of the Turkey rescue sites. So they have, from my bottom of heart, they have my respect, and I can't wait to see her again, hug her. And also she told me, I asked her what she wanted actually when she came back. She told me she wanted a sip of a bubble tea, but with no sugar. So I told her it's all my treat. So we're going to buy a bubble tea after the whole ceremony. I'm trying to looking for her. Okay, we're going to see. Okay, so now you're seeing all the rescuers from the China Search and the Rescue Team. There are in total 82 people, 82 members, and also I should add in 4 rescue dogs actually. So from this team, you already seen, they're made up of firefighters and also medics. I think the medics mostly are female. They're going to take a big reunion photo here. So I also spotted my colleague Chen Ziyuan. As you can see, she's right up there. They're having the flowers. They are all reporters. A big flower to you. Okay, the big CMG reunion.
Yeah. So and then this one is from Xinhua.
Oh, these are from Xinhua.
So this is
all the reporters
here.
Who was on the front. So I was telling the audiences that I really have my respect to you because you were there since the day one on the front line, and you've been so much. And I also tell my audiences that you want a sip of bubble tea, and it's on my treat.
Yeah, because there is nothing. You can't even get a can of Coke. I mean, water is already in short demand, so I mean, it's just so hard to get something sweet. And then we're gonna sneak and so they brought their wives as a surprise here. So a lot of happy smiles here as people come back, and some of their I think it's their colleagues are here to really give them flowers, cheers for them, and really be happy for them. Yeah. And they're taking photos now with this group of Hong Kong firefighters. And I've actually spoken to some of them about stories. So and because in Hong Hong Kong, they are the experts in finding people who are trapped because, you know, Hong Kong is like a skyscraper city. So they are the experts actually helping out because I think the first day they went out, they actually rescued 3 people.
Wow.
So 3 people. 3 people. So they are the expert finding lives of other people. And then you can see here whinings from the dogs from time to time.
Yes, they tell you one is called UB and the other
is Twix. They're super smart. And I think they're having a group photos now with all the officials, and also we know that the Turkish ambassador to China is also here. We also got officials from the emergency management, Ministry of Emergency Management, the medical staff, I think this is general medical staff are here. So this is not a long trip, but some of them have to work overnight. There's one guy actually just said that his hand couldn't wash off because with all the dirt they have to climb through the mud and also flip through the rubble, even though they have gloves. The fingernails are all gone. Still. And then every single time he was like sitting next to me and he said, oh my gosh, I just can't wash it off. I've washed it so many times and I wipe it with wipes, like wet sanitization wipes. And then, yeah, he just can't. Yeah. So that was how difficult it was.
人都出来了，还在那儿嘎嘎的，还在那儿说走，人都出来了，你还说走呢，赶紧跳过去，跳过去。
Later on in the year, later on in the day, because the accumulation of the hours, the people who are on the surface are all rescued from those who are underneath, under the 3 meters apart. So radar really
大龙。
I was saying on the airplane, I was so glad to be home, but so many homes of Turkish are being destroyed by the earthquake, and being able to say I'm home, it's so great because it has such a different meaning now, because many people has lost their homes or even their loved ones, and they started standing out there, really taking it first the moment
啊，马上走，马上走，拍完合影马上走。
开始之后一定别往前。不，一定别往前了。开始之后就别往前。
好了，那个人撤走了。老贾让一下，谢谢。老贾您让一下。
So later the ceremony will just begin after these group photos. So we are almost going to Okay, so as now you can see, this is the situation right here. So a few more minutes later, there will be a welcome ceremony holding here. So we are now going to wrap up here. Welcome back. Welcome, Hero.
I want to go back home and shower. And bye for now.
Bye for now.
...87栋的这样的各种各样的坍塌体的建筑。那中国香港救援队呢是一共救出了。
For the China search and rescue team, they saved 6 people's life, and for Hong Kong ICR team, they saved 4 people's life, and also have found the A5, the deceived ones, and in total 10 people, survivors, saved their life by the team from Chinese mainland and Hong Kong ICR search and rescue team. So right now they are taking a group photo, and I could see the lights on, and I hope that we could see in each and every phase of our rescue team members very clearly, so we can know all these heroes. They work so hard day and night to search nearly 700,000 square meters of land in Turkey. So right now they are taking a family photo. And once again, you could see that a light orange color, that's the China search and rescue team. That's from the Chinese mainland, and also the dark orange, that's the team member from Hong Kong ICR. So we hope that through our camera we could bring all these faces to our viewers. They are the ones that try so hard to complete the mission in Turkey. And their hard work actually won people's support in Turkey. And on the very first day, the China search and the rescue team saved 3 people's lives. And also because the Chinese team's capability, that also a lot of the local residents also came to us to bring the information to us, exactly that, the potential location of survivors. A lot of touching story also happened. And one of the story is that when the rescuers conducted their work in the evening, the rescue team also need to work closely with the heavy task team. And once again, China's search and rescue team arrived in Beijing, including those from Hong Kong, completed their missions in Turkey's earthquake zones, arrived in Beijing. You could see these are OD members. And we could see that right now this is the ongoing welcome ceremony, and we could see right now the speaker is the ambassador of Turkey to China, and this ambassador also presented on the day of departure, and today he also is here to welcome all these heroes back to China. We talk about that the whole team that they work day and night, and we'll talk about that it's not that safe to work in the evening, especially for the heavy equipment mission. But the local people actually touched by the Chinese team. Yeah, they also actually accompany the Chinese team with us and through the whole evening, the night, and work till 5 a.m.
涉及灾难的塔拉曼马拉市为中心的地震发生了之后，许多来自世界各地的搜救队都在第一时间来到土耳其提供援助。你们也很快来援助我们。
Heavy earthquakes, devastated earthquake struck Turkey, and the Chinese search and the rescue team rushed to the scene in Turkey. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank your big efforts in the rescue mission in Turkey.
Deprem felaketinin ardından sağladığınız ivedi destek daima hatırlanacaktır. Bu vesileyle organizasyonun gerçekleşmesinde liderlik eden Çin Halk Cumhuriyeti Hükümeti'ne, Hong Kong Özel İdare Bölgesi İdaresi'ne ve ilgili tüm Çin makamlarına teşekkürlerimi iletiyorum.
我相信你们每一个人都见证了一生都不会忘记的时刻。
I believe that all of you actually witnessed the most impressive scene. You saw this most devastating scene in Turkey. But your help and support to Turkey will always be remembered by the people in Turkey. I also, once again, I would like to say a big thank you to Chinese government and also to the relevant people. Big thank you to all of you.
谢谢约南大使阁下。下面请香港特别行政区政务司司长陈国基先生讲话。
So that's the Turkey ambassador to China, and we'll also invite the official from Hong Kong HKSAR. Sir Xu and Turkey ambassador.
人间有爱，热烈欢迎各位队员顺利完成土耳其的修救任务，安全回国。
Disaster respect no border, but we this time witness once again that the great love across the border arrived in Turkey. The devastating earthquake caused a huge number of death tolls. But you shouldered the heavy humanitarian task, raised against the time, supported help to Turkey, save life in Turkey on behalf of a Hong Kong residents and also the Hong Kong HKSAR government to pay the highest tribute to all of you. This mission, 59 people dispatched by Hong Kong HKSAR to fully support Turkey's rescue mission. And I would also like to take this opportunity to Also, thank you, the Chinese Embassy in Turkey, for your support in terms of translation, the logistics, transportation, so the Hong Kong ICR rescue team members can conduct the rescue work safely and effectively in Turkey.
科技应用、紧急应变、灾区情报等各方面进
The
行深入教育，
experience
所有的队员万众一心，众
of
志
the
成城，
search and the
重
rescue
灾
and
突围，
also had
坚
the
持
a good
人民至
opportunity
上
to exchange
生
and
命至
also
上，
the team
充
they
分发
overcame
挥
the
中国人的
difficulties
抗
and
震
always
救
put
灾的精
people's
神。
life and before everything else, and
国
you
家救
showcase
援
the
队
great
在
spirit
土耳
of
其
the
这个
China's
行动
search
第一
and
基地
rescue
的时
team.
候，早为特区队员预留位置驻扎，比邻救援队的指挥中
And
心，
the China,
让特区队员到达灾区
Chinese
后
mainland team
就
also
可以迅速投入救
leave the
救的
enough
行动。
space for the Hong Kong
国家
ICR
救
team
援队
members
也邀
so
请特
that
区队
the
员
Hong Kong
一同参与
ICR
联合
team
国
can
拯救协调小
start
组
the
的
rescue team
日常会议，
immediately upon
深
their
入参
arrival.
与救援任务的计划，组建国家
And
对
also
香
the
港特
team
区的高
deeply
度信赖。
involved in the rescue
此外，
planning,
国
and
家
this
救援
all
队
demonstrates
对
the
特区队
high
员
trust
照顾有加，每
given
天
to
为
the Hong
救援
Kong
队人
ICR
员提
rescue
供热
team.
食。
And every day, the Hong Kong ICR rescue team also receive the
水木
hot
材
food every
燃油
day.
等关键物质，实在不胜感激。
And for the
这
key
次国家救援队在
energy
土耳
supplies
其顺利
also
完
is
成修救任务，
supported to
香
the
港
Hong
特
Kong
区队员
ICR
全
team as
面
well.
参与其中，同心同德，抗震救
The
灾。
Hong Kong ICR
实在
search
是
and
我
the
们
rescue
的
team
光荣。
fully involved
连日
the
以来，
Turkey mission
全
this
体
time.
救援队
It's
队
also
员
our
无所畏惧，
glory
坚持
and
走在
honor
灾区
to
的
join
最前
the
线，
mission.
征
And the
战
whole team
火眼，
members
夜以继日
always
的
could
进
see
行
they're
搜救的
present
工
at
作，
the very front
并
line
救出了
of
多
the
条宝贵
mission,
的生命，
and they work day
创
and
造
night
多个生命的
and
奇
also
迹。
save
在此，
many
我
lives
代表香港同胞和特区政
and
府，
creating
在其
many
队员们的不
miracles.
懈努力
At
与
this
不息的贡
occasion, I
献，
would like to
表
take the
示崇高
opportunity
的敬意。同时，我们就国家
to
对特区队员的大力
attribute
支持
to
和
all
关
of
爱，
you
再
for
次
your
表示
great
衷心的感
efforts,
谢。
and
我
also
深
to
信
say
救
a
援队
big
将会
thank you
全面
to
总
the
结经
support
验，
and care
继续
given
增
to the
强
Hong Kong
应急
ICR
救援
search
能
and
力，
rescue
并
team.
衷心祝愿
And we
土
will
耳其
also
早
to
日
review
战胜
the
灾害，
rescue mission
重
this
建
time
美
to
好
accumulate
家园。
more
谢谢大
the
家。
experience, and also pray for the Turkey and hope they can start the reconstruction at an early date. Thank you very much. Invite Mr. Wang Linggui.
尊敬的国家救援队员、香港救援队队员，尊敬的西安府
From Hong Kong and Macau Office of State Council.
陆敏强局长，各位朋友，很高兴参加今天的活动。2月8日至17日，
Over the France, I'm very delighted to join today's welcome ceremony.
抗震救灾，与国家救援队一道，
The Hong Kong ICR search and rescue team arrived in Turkey and completed the mission successfully and came back to
执行应急救援任务。
the motherland. And this is the first time the Hong Kong ICR team joined the national team participating in the rescue work. I believe this is also a good practice.
以实际行动
And
向
during
那里
the
的人民
mission,
胜出了香港
the Hong Kong
和所有国
ICR
家
team
建设意义。
showcased
以
their
实际行动
capability
向那里的人民宣示：香港来了，中国来了。
in saving more
你们是
lives
香港的骄
and
傲，
also demonstrating that Hong Kong ICR is here and China is here and you are the pride of Hong Kong and also
和中
China.
央和国务院港澳办向国家救援队、香港救援队
On
全体
behalf
成员
of Hong Kong and Macau Office of State Council, I would like to take this opportunity to pay highest tribute to all the Hong Kong ICR search and rescue team, and also would like to say a big thank you to the support given by the relevant departments and functions.
与时间赛跑，生动诠释了
The China's search and rescue
生
team,
命至上的大爱。
including those from Hong Kong ICR,
香港、澳门
always
特区
demonstrated
并热力
their
助灾区，捐赠
boundless
相互，
love
生动
and
诠
also
释了患
overcame
难与共、
many
守望相
difficulties
互的
to
人类
finish
命运共同体
their
理念，
goals.
向国际社会充分显示了一国
and this also fully demonstrates the community of a shared future for mankind.
和去年香港市的重要讲话中指出，要深化香港、澳门跟各国各地区更加开放、更加密切的交往。
President Xi emphasized in many different locations, also in the 20th National Party Congress, saying that the Hong Kong HKSAR should deeply participate in the different endeavors. Right now, the whole country is embarked on a new journey towards second centenary goal in building a moderate society in all respects, and hope that the Hong Kong HKSAR can further demonstrate your capability and experience to further participate in China's moderation. The country is always a big confidence for Hong Kong to stay prosperous, and also to say a big thank you to all of you. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you very much, Mr. Wang Linghui. Invite Vice Minister Xu Jiai from the Emergency Management Department. Distinguished guests, all the team members. Today we are gathering here to have this grand ceremony to welcome all of you back home and a safe journey back home, entrusted by the Minister. On behalf of the Party Committee of the Ministry of Emergency Management, I would like to extend the warmest congratulations to all of you. Welcome home. I also would like to sign our gratitude to all the involved departments for your great support to the mission. The devastating disaster also the time to experience the greatest love. The devastating disaster caused a great number of deaths and property lost in Turkey and Syria. We send the immediate assistance to these two countries. The CBC Central Committee and State Council made plans and organized the team to Turkey. The two teams worked together in Turkey. We know there were so many difficulties in terms of the transportation and the shortage of supplies, but all of you devoted in saving lives, racing against the times. You use your life to protect and save more lives. All of you created miracles one after another. China Search and Rescue Team is also the UN-certified heavy urban search and rescue team. You demonstrated your professionalism and finished the mission in a safe and orderly manner. And all of your endeavor won a great appreciation from the Turkey side by the local team and the local people, and also to receive recognition from the United Nations. And also your moves also fully demonstrate an image of a major country's responsibility, and also has laid a solid foundation for further promote the bilateral ties between China and Turkey, and that
珍贵的影像、感人事迹、精彩瞬间，撰写了大量的新闻报道。
We heard a lot of the touching stories happened in Turkey. And your touching stories will also help to further bridge the people-to-people exchange between China and Turkey. And also the Chinese people also paid close attention to your work in Turkey and also your life in Turkey as well. And people were worried about you because you conducted the rescue work in the most heat area in Turkey. All of you use your actions to live up to people's expectation and finish the mission successfully. We feel so proud of you. Two teams work so close to each other and also care each other. I believe that's also a vivid demonstration of one country, two systems. In face of multiple disasters happened oftenly, I believe that the mission this time can provide also a lot of a valuable experience. And that's also the experience of conducting the rescue missions in different conditions. I hope that will also enhance your capabilities in searching and the rescuing work. And also, we believe that later on we could see that more the communications happen between two teams, and that will also have a more contribution to the world. And we know the Hong Kong HKSAR team will very soon on plane back home to Hong Kong HKSAR, and I hope you have a safe journey. And we also pray for Turkey to win the battle against the earthquake and reconstruct their home. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Chu.
"好的，各位网友，刚刚呢，我们听到了现场的多位领导的讲话。其实呢，我们能够感觉到正如领导们所说。
So right now you're watching this is a small welcome ceremony in the airport. Now we just heard the short remarks delivered by the head of the ministries, relevant ministries, and also the ambassador of Turkey to China. From the speeches we talk about that this once again